The conversation surrounding the 2027 general election is getting more interesting by the day. Politicians are trying to woo eligible voters to do their biddings, while political parties are opening their doors wide to accepting and absorbing more politicians to create a very strong, formidable force. Hello, dear. Thank you for joining us on Political Affairs on Karma TV. My name is Chris Jacobs, and of course, I've been joined by Comrade Shehu Yohana. He is the state chairman of the African Democratic Congress, the ADC, and he's in the studio today to further the conversation preparatory to the 2027 general election. Comrade, it's a pleasure to have you on Political Affairs today.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chris Jacobs.
Yeah, I can see that you have been very busy. I could see the fatigue on you, but I must say it's worth it because the good things are not obtained easily, isn't it?
Absolutely.
That's great.
And I'm also equal to the tax.
Oh, you are, as a matter of fact. Yes. As the substantive chairman of the African Democratic Congress here in Adamawa State, how would you describe the struggles so far, talking about the internal challenge, the integral feud, of your party before, you were finally emerged as the chairman, substantive chairman of the African Democratic Congress? Because as we speak, a lot of people think that your party is still experiencing some internal feud.
What be the glory? ADC, as one of the leading opposition party in Nigeria and Africa and even the world, ADC has come to stay in Adamawa, and ADC as a political party has come to stay in Nigeria. God be the glory in Adamawa State. As we earlier said, I'm the substantive chairman of the ADC, and before the coalition, ADC has been in existence.
That's right.
For so many years. So when the coalition partner came in, we have about 6 to 7 political party area that wanted to join or to partner with ADC. But at the end of the day, we only have, I think, 4 to 5 political party. One, we have Labour Party, and we have SDP, we have PDP, and we have APC with the PDP. Those political parties, we call them coalition partner.
That's right.
If you come from SDP today, you are equal. You have equal right with persons that are joined ADC since the inception of ADC around 2004 to date. The same if you come from APC or PDP. That's why we call them coalition partners.
Interesting.
These people came in. Some of them are not even category member of the ADC. But when they came in, now some of them are saying ADC has no structure in the state. You didn't enter the party, you didn't join the party formally, and you are saying that the ADC doesn't have structure. And everybody knows in Adamawa State 2019, ADC participated in the gubernatorial election, House of Assembly, reps, all the elections. While Commander Abdulaziz Hamanyaro Yaku, that's Senator Aziz, contested for governorship, becoming our candidate in 2019. Vice versa, 2023, Malam Mohamed Usman Shua also contested as the governorship candidate. So how on earth will somebody come in this era or around 2005, 2006 and he's saying that ADC doesn't have structure? ADC does not exist in Adamawa State. So this thing is even baffling me. You came in as a coalition partner. In fact, recently, now as we are talking now, we have started our registration mobilization.
Yes.
That's MMR. When the MMR inaugurated in Abuja, headed by His Excellency Ambassador Suleiman Umurana being the chairman, and Chief Peter Hadley Dili become the secretary. We met in Abuja. We sit down. We say, okay, we are coming back to Adamawa to join hands to make sure that each and everybody register in this party without any bias, either bias on religion basis, on tribal or whatsoever. Make sure that everybody should be registered as a member of this party. When we come down to Adamawa State, to our greatest surprise, Umrana was coming to saying that there is no party in Adamawa State. The party doesn't have structure. The party is not existing in Adamawa State.
Do you think he might have been influenced by some
He was
external forces?
influenced, yes, for some. So when we go back to Abuja, we meet the national chairman. National chairman is saying that you say this party is not existing. See the list of their ward executives. 226 ward executives are on ground. See their local government executive. See their state executive 44, and you say this party is not existing. The party is existing. For him to come and join hand with the party so that we can work together to make sure that this registration went smoothly. But he refused. And in our registration card, thank God I didn't come with you. I was supposed to show you. In our membership card, a ward chairman must sign, a ward secretary must sign, vice versa, a local government chairman must sign on that membership card, and a local government secretary, state secretary too, and the state chairman, and the national chairman, national secretary. Already national chairman, national secretary have already appended their signature.
But now that the internal feud has been settled, is Umarana still, bona fide and card-carrying member of the ADC?
As if he register, because now we are in our registration, we are revalidating our registration.
Yeah, sure.
Even I that I have all membership card, I register around 2018, 2019. I register in this party. Now I have to revalidate because by this MEMR, all registration must be revalidated. Because everything now is new. But I know by now he may.
Okay.
Be the card-carrying member of the ADC.
Now, I have seen a very strong movement, considering the grassroots. And it seems the ADC has a very strong hold
Absolutely,
in the grassroots.
absolutely.
How is the response and the adherence to these revalidations, gone so far?
The revalidation is going smoothly. Recently, we went to the northern part of the state, that's northern zone. Those we call them M5.
Yeah.
Madagali, Michigan, Mubi South, and Maya. We went there for tour, and we were able to distribute the card to each and every local government in that zone or region. So, as we earlier said, masses are yearning. People are, in fact, ADC had become, I don't know how to put it. You know how, like Alewa, very sweet to everybody. If you go to our rural area, see people trooping ADC. People that are even in PDP are yearning for ADC. People that are APC are yearning for the registration, all these things. And our political and our coalition partner, as I earlier said, both the SDP, the Labour Party, they are all yearning to see that they ready sign this party. Everybody is eager to see that he got this membership cut. Everybody is yearning.
Now, at the helm of affairs at the national level, the conglomerations of political bigwigs like the former Vice President Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, the former Senate President Senator David Mark, former Kaduna State Governor, even though he's in battle now, I'm talking about Nasir El-Rufai.
Even Malami.
Yes, even Malami. But these are big wigs, when it comes to political, force in the country. And perhaps it could be one of the reasons why a lot of people want to, partake of, the conglomerations of those politicians to the making of ADC as a political party. Talk to me about, how a threat a coalition can be, because we saw that happen in 2014, and it ousted the former President Goodluck Jonathan from power.
Yes.
With this coalition, do you think it's sending a threat message to either the ruling APC or the People's Democratic Party? This is what I want you to ponder on. We'll take a short break, but when we return, you further the conversation and build on this so that we get a headway, in the conversation.
All right.
Well, you're watching Political Affairs on Kama TV. We'll take a short break. I'll be back with more on this conversation. Do join us again. And for those of you following the conversation on our Facebook page and YouTube page, I urge you to send your questions, suggestions, and contribution to the comment sections. And hopefully, the chairman ADC, Showyahana, will get back to you soonest. Join us again. All right, glad to know you're still there. But if you have just joined us, you're watching Political Affairs on Kama TV. And I've been speaking with Comrade Shehu Yohana. He's a substantive chairman of the African Democratic Congress in Adamawa State. And of course, the first half of this conversation has been very intriguing. Let's see how the second half will go. All right, before the break, I asked you whether or not how a threat the coalition of the ADC can be to other political parties. You know, looking at what has ever happened 2014 to the ousting of former President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. Do other political parties see the ADC as a threat to 2027 general election?
Mr. Chris, ADC is a tsunami. It's a revolution.
I mean, it's a movement. Then.
It's a great movement. I'm telling you, come 2027, by the special grace of God, ADC will going to sweep all the elected positions in this country.
But some
people are tired.
But
the masses are tired.
Some say
the issue of hunger, the issue of insecurity, the issue of naira devaluation, so many things. Look at even just our universities and our College of Education and Polytechnic. All the school fees has been increased. Masses are suffering. So the only way is ADC.
But that was a similar.
That's why people are eager.
That was a similar
masses are eager
strategy
to make sure that ADC, everybody. In fact, as I'm talking to you now, so many people are in PDP and in APC. They are just staying to get what they want. But when the D-Day came, everybody will come around.
Now, those that are watching us now will say that was a similar kind of political gimmicks. You know that the ACN that culminated into the APC did 2014.
Exactly.
And they rode on the premise of insecurity. They rode on the premise of telling Nigerians that the economy is biting harder. But when the APC came on board, you know, from 2015 to 2019 and up to date, things never seem to be changed. How can Nigeria trust the APC with this coalition?
And APC? Because actually, APC, they are not even well prepared.
But is it not the same people?
No, they are not prepared. But if you can see ADC, we are prepared. Since last year, we have been making all these coalition partners. We are ready. We have our manifestos, and we are going by our. You know, ADC is not a new party. Yeah. We have our constitution. We have our guideline. We have our mission and vision. But APC, when APC came on board, it was about, I think, 6 to 7 months to the election before APC emerged. As we earlier said, the ACN, the NNPP, whatever, they came together. They do marriage of necessity to make sure to form government. They are not well prepared. But ADC is well prepared. We have our vision, we have our mission. And as I'm talking to you, ADC is the only party that can salvage this country in this menace we are in.
Some are of the opinion that ADC is only stronger here in Adamawa State.
All over.
Looking at the man.
All over. Even those governors that we are seeing, the campaign to APC, the campaign to APC, most of them, if and only if they want to win election, more especially those that are seeking second time, they will reverse back to APC.
But are you not worried?
They will go to reverse.
Are you not worried that governors are defecting to the ruling All Progressive Congress? Like looking at that of Adamawa State now, the rumors making the rounds that Governor Fintiri will be defecting pretty soon to the APC. As we speak today, about 12 members of the State House of Assembly have defected to the APC, including the Speaker. Now, a lot of people have poured encomiums on Governor Fintiri, even including the President when he visited Adamawa State, owing to the fact that infrastructure development is seen visibly.
Absolutely.
Is that also, are you not worried that Governor Fintiri...
We are not worried, we are not deterred.
Why?
If I were Governor Ahmadu Umaru Fintiri, the project master governor, if I were him, I would choose ADC, because ADC is the masses party. APC, most of these governors that are defecting to APC, they are defecting to APC for their own personal interest.
Yeah, but politicians, it's your slogan.
Yes, it's for their own personal interest.
It's all about interest.
And you know, governor, as a governor, you only have one vote. Only one vote to vote as a governor. Maybe you have your spouse to vote, maybe your children. Some of their children are not even living in this country. Most of their children are living abroad. Even during the election, if you go by history, Chris, you could remember most of the governors that are ending their second tenure, they are not even voting. Some of them will travel abroad because some of them cannot even go to their locality. They cannot even go to the polling unit in their locality because people will boo them. So most of them cannot even vote. So there's no governor that can galvanize a vote come 2027 because people are tired and people are wise and everybody know the situation we are now.
But
Because-
you're speaking with such a gusto, with such a confidence, you know. Can you align?
The awareness, we have,
Okay.
masses have a lot of awareness now.
Okay.
We have a lot of awareness. For you, a governor, to defer to a ruling party, to be giving some certain favor or some certain incentives, go along. When the time comes, masses will decide who and which political party to vote for. As I'm talking to you, ADC, if you could remember, Labour Party now has joined ADC. Labour Party, without a council, they pulled over 6 million votes in 2020 in the 2023 general election. Now Labour Party are with the ADC. Talking of the SDP, talking of the APC, most of APC people I'm talking to you, some of them are even in government. They are calling us that we should, in fact, some of them are calling us that we should reserve their membership card. Most of people from PDP.
All right. Let me ask you this question. Recently, President Bola Tinubu has signed the electoral law, you know, bill into law.
Yes.
And that has indeed generated, to some, you know, knocks on the president. While to some, you know, it's a double thumbs to the president for signing the electoral law.
Yes.
Which means the issue of delegates, you know, is a bygone thing now. It's to your tent or Israel. So if a man or if a politician doesn't have the backing of his people, it will be pretty difficult, as a matter of fact.
That's what
you
I'm
know,
saying.
So
Because-
do you see that to your advantage?
It's a good advantage because each and every carry member of ADC is an automatical delegate.
Yes.
It's an automatical delegate. You vote for House of Assembly, you vote for House of Rep, you vote for Senator, you vote for a governor, you vote for a president. So every carry member of the ADC
money back does not make
doesn't make it. Because as a carry member of ADC, you cannot give somebody, even you give him 1 billion, he doesn't care. He will go and vote to who he so wish. So all this era of buying delegate, I will gather money, I will gather trillions, millions, billions to buy delegate is over. So each and every carry member of ADC is a delegate, and it's a very good omen to our nascent political.
That's right.
This,
And another worrisome issues that has, you know, characterized our political journey is how expensive politics or democracy
Highly
has been
expensive.
in Nigeria.
Nigeria politics
Now,
highly expensive.
For instance, the APC pegged the price of a presidential form or form of interest to 100 million naira, which of course may be pretty difficult for a lot of Nigerians who may be good in
Yes,
leadership style,
yes.
but do not have the 100 million to purchase the form. Likewise, governorship and then senatorial. But I don't know.
that's why when
Does
the
APC
issue of a no to young, no
to run
young
bill, yes, was signed
was
into
signed around 2019, I think.
law.
I asked myself, I say, okay, as a fresh graduate,
Mm.
as a youth, now my people wanted me to contest for House of Assembly, and they want me, and I don't have the money. Now today they say the form of House of Assembly maybe is 20 million naira or 10 million naira. Why can I get the 10 million naira? Where?
So now,
Where? But ADC, by the
Mhm.
special grace of God,
Mhm.
ADC, we in ADC, we have cognizance of all these things.
okay.
More especially ADC, the DNA of ADC is youth and women. Even before now, most of our forms for youth and women are almost free. You just buy interest form, but the denomination form is free for youth and women.
So you're
So our own price, I don't think we're going to be high.
okay.
I'm
You,
going
you,
to
you've not put a peg on it here.
No,
have
we
you?
didn't pay, but we are going by to 2023.
Mm.
I know the price of our form will be moderate, and everybody can afford it by the special grace of God. Because as I earlier told you, ADC is for youth and women.
All right.
Yeah,
But
we concern for you
let
and
me ask you this. It's very critical. For time constraint anyway, we have to end the conversation. But let me ask you this. There is this call from some quarters that the former Vice President Atiku Abubakar should just step aside for the likes of young candidates or like Peter Obi and so on and so forth. I know that the campaign ban has not been lifted up here.
Yes.
But isn't that another rancor in the party if this kind of conversation is coming up again in the party?
Former Vice President, His Excellency Alhaji Atiku Abubakar cannot step aside.
Okay.
What are we talking of, Chris? We're talking of experience. We're talking of people that have...
But with the new electoral law now that is signed into law, is signed as a bill now, no more delegates. And some might say, well, before that he's a master game changer, you know, with delegate.
Atiku has followers. Hear about delegate. Atiku has been winning election in this country. Everybody knows him. Even the last 2023 election, Atiku won it. He won it at the ballot. He won it. Even 2029, he won it. So he has support of masses. And as I earlier told you, he has so many experience. This man has been elected as a governor. After being elected as a governor, at the end of the day, he became vice president 8 years. When he became vice president, all the economic this during Olusegun Obasanjo, he's in charge of the economic council, the economic council of that particular government. He has the experience. In fact, he is the only one that can salvage us in this situation. Because he has seen yesterday, he has seen tomorrow, and you're going to see next tomorrow by the special grace of God. So Atiku Abubakar is the only answer for the Nigeria problem now. And by the special grace of God, he has massive support all over us. I'm talking to you. Forget about the issue of delegate. Thank God, the new electoral act has been signed. Every card member is a delegate.
Is a delegate.
I'm telling you. if in another, maybe in my place, Michigan, if you join queue, if and only if you, Chris, are contesting with Atiku Abubakar, the queue of Atiku Abubakar will times your own, maybe times 100. Before we're going to see your own queue. So it's a good omen for Nigerian democracy.
Comrade Shehu Yohana, Chairman, African Democratic Congress at Adamawa State. Thank you so very much for coming to Political Affairs today. This is just the part A of the conversation. I will still need you to come,
no problem.
Elaborate more after this revalidation and registration exercise is over, so that you can tell us the success of it and how it has been, carried along. Thank you once again.
Thank you for this opportunity.
And I wish you all the best in your endeavors.
Thank you, and God bless you.
All right, that's our show for today. Thank you so very much for being with us from start to finish. Join us again, same time, same station, as we come with a fresh edition of the program. Until then, stay safe. My name is Chris Jacobs. God bless Nigeria. And thank you very much for those of you following the conversation live on our Facebook page and YouTube page. Send your comments, questions, and suggestions to the comment section, and we'll be responding to you soon. God bless you.
Thank you.